How y'all doing? This is Preacher Man R&B, and this is going to be the Dynasty Reviews Fridays. This is Season 1, Episode 1, and what happens on this week's episode is the first episode of the Dynasty series. And we meet the Robinsons and how they made a duck call business into a multi-million-dollar company, and how it started off with Willie's father and Willie's father, Phil Robinson, and how he started a business, and then Willie took over and went to college in business, and he became the CEO and made it to what it is today. And Phil even said there ain't no way he could have got it to where it is without Willie. And Phil tells how he told Willie to send me a check every month, and that was that. And we start off, and Willie's wife Tori comes and tells them that they sent the wrong order to the person they were supposed to send it to, and they wanted triple threats where they sent them a different kind of duck call. And so Willie pages out to the warehouse and trying to find where everybody's at, and Godwin's the only one that they're working. So he calls Godwin in and starts getting upset with Godwin, and Godwin tells him, "Look, man, I'm the only one here." And emphasize with Phil clearing out beaver dams, and Jace and Red's out catching Appaloosa catfish. So it goes to a field and Uncle Si at the beaver dams, and they're trying to clear them out, and Uncle Si is just shooting at air. I don't even think he sees beavers. He says he sees beavers, but he's over here shooting, and Phil asks him, "You hit him?" He said, "No, he was too fast." And then over here, probably a mile down that way, he over here shooting. "Oh, you did him?" No, listen, I think he was just shooting. I think he was just wanting to shoot, and he just shot. To be honest with you, that's what it looked like. Anyway, they're trying to clear out the beaver dams, and then cuts to Jace and Red. They're out here catching Appaloosa cat, and they catch a pretty good bit of it. And Jace is telling how the Appaloosa only runs a certain time of the year, and whenever they're running, Jace is out there catching them. And then it goes to Willie going to eat at Miss K's, and Miss K tells them that they have to go catch frogs for the cooking video that they're going to be making the next day. So Willie, Phil, and Jace go out to the frog catching, and they're out there till about 3 o'clock at night. And they're catching frogs, and they're caught almost a whole cooler's worth, and there's a snake on the branch. And Jace says, "Look out, Willie, there's a snake." And Willie said, "That ain't no snake." And then the snake falls into the boat, and Willie jumps straight out. He jumps out and gets in the water, and they tell him it's just a rat snake, and they throw the snake back out, and then Willie jumps right back up into the boat, and he says he jumped out because it was poisonous, and he didn't know if it was poisonous or not. But you can tell he was scared of snakes, and I can't say nothing. I'm terrified of snakes. If I see a snake, I'm gone. You ain't got it. If someone says snake, I'm out the door, and I ain't coming back until that snake's gone. I can't stand them. I don't blame them for doing it either. Well, after this, Jace and Godwin and Uncle Si is making duck calls, trying to fix the order, and Willie has to go help make the DVD, the cricket DVD for Miss K, and they're doing that. And while Willie's off doing that, Jace gets the idea to make a duck pond. That way they test the duck calls. So his bright idea was to fill the loading dock up with water, and he wasn't thinking that the trucks got to come in and unload and load trucks. He was just thinking he wanted to get this that way to test it. So they fill the dock up, and the secretary comes, and then she calls Willie. Willie runs off, gets mad, starts coming to shoo them out, and not maybe an hour and a half later, probably an hour and a half later in the day while they was making duck calls, it was only a couple seconds on the show, but he asked him did it even work, and Jace tells him we weren't able to test it because you got all mad and we weren't able to test it. So at the end of the episode, they're out testing it, and Willie says, "Yeah, I told you this 5 years ago how this would be a good idea," trying to take credit for it, even though he got mad when he came in the first time, trying to take credit for it. And then they go to Miss K's again, and they start praying, and they eat their food, and Willie tells at the end about the episode and how family is important, and how even though they get on your nerves, you can't turn your back on them and stuff like that. If y'all have ever watched Duck Dynasty and y'all watch this episode, Y'all tell me what y'all liked about this episode, and y'all be looking for next week. I'll review episode 2. And as always, this is Preacher Man on this Sunday night. Guys, reviews also.